Welcome back to class. This is Stephanie Ponteau. Let me set my timer real quick. I hope you guys are all doing well, that you've been having a great week or you had a great weekend. This is level 2 Vision Church class, and this is the class for Monday, May 4th, and this is part 1. And in this part, we are going to review our homework. And the homework was page 94 through 96 in the student workbook. So I am using this handy dandy tool that my kids taught me so that when we review homework, you can see the page and I can still, talk to you. And I'm going to attempt to use the paintbrush to touch each area of the page that we're reviewing, okay? So let me get to page 94. Let's see, that's 96, 95, 94. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on the homework, all right? So it is page 94, lesson C. I work on Saturdays. All right, so if we were in class, I would have you guys read all this and we would check the answers together because I really love hearing you read because that gives me a chance to help you with any words that you might not know or with pronunciation. But I know you guys have been practicing hard and you got this. All right, have you ever heard anybody say you got this? That means you're good. You know it. Okay, and I have great confidence in you guys. So anyway, so let's go ahead and do the homework check. Page 94, lesson C. I work on Saturdays and Sundays. All right, exercise 1. Complete the sentences. Use and, or but. All right, and remember that and is like a plus sign in math. It's like you're adding something to what you're saying. Or gives you a choice, and then but you use to indicate that there is like a contrast or a difference, like a difference between what you expect and what actually happened. Okay, so you had to decide if you needed which conjunction you needed in this homework assignment. So let's go over these together real quick. All right, number 1. Mateo has 2 jobs. He works in a restaurant and in an office. Now they did that one for us. So let me see if I can turn on the paintbrush so I can mark each one. And I'm doing this not because you need me to, but just because, look at there. I got a green dot. Woohoo! So I am learning this too. Okay, so number 2. We can have lunch at Subs blank at Carl's. So that's a choice, right? So we need or. We can have lunch at Subs or Carl or at Carl's. Number 3. Gujan talked to his mother about his job plans, but he didn't talk to his father. Okay, so we did 2 already. All right, awesome. So that's number 3. So it's a but because the first part of the sentence is talking about who he talked to, which is the mother, but he didn't talk to his father. So that's a contrast. It's a difference. All right, so number 4. After work, Lourdes had cake and ice cream. Boy, that sounds yummy, doesn't it? Okay, number 5. Mandy and Paco went to New York, but they didn't see the Statue of Liberty. Now that is definitely a contrast between what actually happened and what you would expect, because who goes to New York and doesn't want to see the Statue of Liberty, right? Okay, so let's go on. Number 6, Ivan works the day shift or the night shift. He never works both shifts. So that was number 6. Oh, I forgot to put my dot. Let me put my dot. Yay, look at there. I got the dot there. Okay. Number 7. Sally works at the hospital during the week and at Pizza Town on the weekend. Wow, poor Sally. Sally has to work 2 jobs all week long. All right, so that is 7. And then 8. At work, Aang answers the phones and takes messages. So let me put a dot next to number 8. Yay. Okay, so that's the first part. All right, so let's move it on. Exercise 2. Combine the sentences. Use and, or but. So they did number 1 for us, like they always do for practice. Sometimes Juan eats lunch at noon. Sometimes Juan eats lunch at 1. So now we've got to combine those 2 sentences. And which conjunction do we want to use to combine? They did it for us. Juan eats lunch at noon or at 1 because he can't do both, right? He's got to choose to eat at 1 or noon. All right, number 2, Javier helps the nurses. He also helps the doctors. Javier helps the nurses and the doctors. Let me put my dot. Ah, yay. I'll put my dot next to 1 too, just for practice. Yay. Okay. All right. Number 3, Tin picks up the supplies at the warehouse. She doesn't deliver the supplies. Okay, we want to combine. Tin picks up supplies at the warehouse, but she doesn't deliver them. Now, I hope you can see that on the screen what I put, because I kind of had to squeeze it in there. I really didn't have enough room with the marker that I was using because it takes up much space. So we'll mark that one. Okay. Number 4. Rico met her co-workers this morning. She didn't meet any patients. So we want to combine that. Rico met her new co-workers this morning, but she didn't meet any patients, because that's a contrast from what you expect. All right, number 5. At the restaurant, Mustafa, I love that name. Mustafa made the soup. He also made the salad. Also is a clue. It lets you know something in addition. So you know you're going to need and, that plus. Okay? So at the restaurant, Mustafa made the soup and the salad. So I'm going to put a dot because we did that one. Yay. And then number 6. Sometimes Anatoly drinks coffee. Sometimes he drinks tea. Anatoly drinks coffee or tea. So there's a choice there. So that's why we chose the conjunction and to combine those 2 sentences. All right? So let me see if I can get page 95 up here. Oh, wait, I got to turn off my paintbrush first. Hold on. Okay. Turn off my paintbrush. Then I can scroll to my next page. All right. There we go. Page 95. Okay, awesome. Turn my paintbrush back on. Yay. Okay, I'm really learning this. All right, exercise 3. Read the chart. Write sentences, use and, or, but, and the simple past. So this is office assistant duty for Friday, November 29th. So we've got Rachel, yay, and Dora. Okay, that's not in a good spot. Let me put that. Dora, yay. And then Adam. Okay, so Rachel, Dora, and Adams are what? We talked about this in the workbook, in the student book when we went over this lesson. Rachel, Dora, and Adam are co-workers. That's right. I hope you can see that. Let me get the black marker. Red is kind of hard to see. Rachel, Adam, and Dora are co-workers. I hope you can see that. Co-workers, because they work together on the job, right? So all the people that you work with on the job are co-workers. All right, so we have a sheet with all of their responsibilities for that day. Number 1, so it says read the chart, write the sentences, use and or but and the simple past. All right, number 1, they did this for us. Dora, go to the meeting or take notes. So it's got her name and 2 phrases, and we've got to combine that with a conjunction to make a sentence, okay? Dora went to the meeting, but she didn't take notes. Okay, because if you look at Dora, what she was supposed to do, take notes, is not there. Number 2, Adam, check the office email, go to the meeting. Okay, look at Adam's name. Look under Adam, right there. You see where I put the second dot? That's Adam. So, Adam, check the office email, go to the meeting. So if we look at Adam's name, he did check the office email, he did go to the meeting. So the way we would put that sentence together for number 2 is Adam checked the office email and went to the meeting. All right, so that is number 2. We're going to put a dot there at 1 and put a dot at 2. Oops, we haven't done 3 yet. Put a dot on 1. We did that. Yay. Okay, we're on number 3. Rachel, prepare the meeting room, make the coffee. Look under Rachel's name. What was she supposed to do? All right, so let's combine that sentence with those phrases and the correct conjunction. And it is Rachel prepared the meeting room, but she didn't make the coffee. And you see, make the coffee is not under Rachel's name. So we put but, which shows the contrast between what she did and what she didn't do. Okay, number 4. Sorry, I got to check my timer real quick. I want to make sure that I stay within the time frame for the video. Okay, all right, so I need to keep it moving. We're at number 4. Dora and Adam go to the meeting, prepare the meeting room. Dora and Adam went to the meeting, but they didn't prepare the meeting room. Prepare the meeting room is not under Dora or Adam's name, okay? So it's but. We're contrasting what they did do with what they didn't do. Number 5, Adam, take notes, make copies. Adam took notes and made copies. You see both of those tasks are under his name. And then number 6, Rachel, pick up supplies, deliver the mail. Rachel picked up supplies and delivered the mail. Okay, exercise 4, complete the sentences with and or but. All right, so we're getting lots of practice with and, or, and but. So we've got a lunch schedule here for the people who have to eat, which days they have to eat lunch at their desk and take calls, right? Okay, so there's the schedule, and we use and, or but. All right, number 1, Dora eats lunch at her desk on Tuesday and Thursday. So we look at Tuesday, Thursday. Yep, we see Dora. Number 2, on Monday, Rachel or Adam answers calls. So we look at Monday. Yep, it's either Rachel or Adam. This week is Rachel, next week is Adam. Okay, number 3, this week, Adam. Oh, let me check my timer. This week, Adam eats lunch at his desk on Wednesday and Friday. Look at Wednesday, we see Adam. Friday, we see Adam. Okay, so and then number 4, I accidentally cut that off the page, but read it in your book, which you have in front of you. And that is Dora and Adam eat lunch at their desks twice a week, but Rachel doesn't. She eats lunch at her desk only once a week. Okay, so but was the correct conjunction for number 4. All right, and page 96. All right, let me get that. Oh, darn, I gotta turn my thing off. Then get page 96. Yay, there we go. Awesome. Is that the right page? Nope, I went the wrong direction. Okay, so lesson D, page 96. Exercise 1, read and circle the correct answers, then listen. Now, you've already done that, so we don't need to listen again. You already listened, so we'll just answer the questions. All right, number 1. They did it for us. Carrie McIntosh is Federico's instructor. Number 2. The recommendation is about, yes, is about Federico. We can quickly scan this email and see his name, and we can see that this is about him, okay? Remember the word scan? We talked about that. When you quickly look over some text to find information. You don't read every single sentence. You just scan it looking for words. And Federico's name is in this text, in this email several times. All right. Number 3, Federico can, yes, the answer is C. He can do both. He can manage a medical office and schedule appointments. All right, number 4, Federico is looking for a job. Yep, it's A. Number 5, in June, Federico is going to what? Leave town? Quit his job? Nope, he's going to graduate. Okay, and then number 6, what is the purpose of this email? It's B, to help Federico get a job. All right, so let's keep going. I gotta keep checking my timer, make sure I'm on track. Okay, and then exercise 2, answer the questions. Who wrote the email? They did this one for us. Carrie McIntosh wrote the email. How do we know? You look in the top of the email where it says where it's from. That's from. This email is from Carrie McIntosh. And you can see at the bottom of the email where it says sincerely Carrie McIntosh. So she has the closing. You can see her name there. All right, so I'm going to put a dot there just so I can practice. Practice using this paintbrush. There we go. Okay, number 2. When did she write the email? Let's use a complete sentence to answer that question. It says she wrote the email on May 25th, 2018. And we see that appear in the top of her email where the date is. Let me see if I can touch that. I'm a little off on that because it's kind of small up there. Yeah, I'm close. All right. Number 3. Where does she teach? She teaches at Westport Community College. How do we know that? Because at the bottom of her email, it says so. Right there. I'm going to put a dot on it. See? It says instructor, Westport Community College. Right there. All right. So all the information we need is in this email. All right. Number 4. What program does she teaches in? What program does she teach in? Answer, she teaches in the Medical Assistant Certificate Program. Now, I kind of ran out of room over there, so I abbreviated the word program. But I'm going to see if I can touch this in the email so you can see that. No, I can't. It's really too small for me to put a dot up in the body of the email. Okay, but the answer for 4 is she teaches in the Medical Assistant Certificate Program. All right, and then number 5, what job skills did Federico learn? He learned how to manage a medical office, schedule appointments, and take care of patient records. So it sounds like Federico really knows what he's doing. His teacher thinks highly of him, and she's writing this recommendation for him to help him get a job. So when you think highly of someone, that's when if a person thinks highly of you in your job set or in your job skills, they're a good person to ask to write a recommendation for you. All right, so that's page 96. That's it for this section of homework. We do have those other pages, 150 through 151, and I will go through them in the class for Monday, May 9th. I think that's the class. I'll go over those pages. All right, so thank you guys for coming to class. Have a great day. Let's see if I can end this tool. Turn off my paintbrush. So guys, you are learning along with me. And I thank you for your patience. All right, I think I'm done.